Stop me if this sounds familiar. You're lying in bed at night. It's 2 a.m. Your brain is running 1,000 miles per hour, and no matter how hard you try, you cannot shut it off. You replay conversations from days ago. You worry about things that might never happen. You imagine worst-case scenarios that make no sense. And the worst part? Part of you actually enjoys it. Yes, you heard that right. Your overthinking brain is actually addicted to overthinking. I know that sounds crazy. But stay with me for the next 12 minutes because I'm going to show you exactly why your brain keeps pulling you back into this painful cycle, and more importantly, how to break free from it. Welcome back to Brain Rewired. Let's dive in. Section 1, the addiction explained. Here's something neuroscience has proven. Overthinking is literally addictive, not metaphorically, actually addictive. When you overthink, your brain releases dopamine. Yes, the same chemical that makes gambling, social media, and drugs feel good. Your brain doesn't care whether you're thinking about something good or bad. It just cares that you're thinking intensely. Every time you worry about something, your brain learns, okay, worrying gives me a hit of dopamine. So what does it do? It craves more worrying. It seeks out more problems to solve, more conversations to replay, more situations to analyze. It becomes a habit loop. Stress triggers overthinking. Overthinking gives you dopamine. Dopamine feels like productivity. So you do it again and again. But here's the cruel part of this addiction. It feels like you're doing something important. When you're overthinking, your brain tells you, this is deep. This is meaningful. You're being smart and careful. So you don't want to stop. You think overthinking is your superpower. It's not. It's a trap. Section 2. Why your brain chooses overthinking. Your brain evolved to keep you alive. In ancient times, overthinking about dangers was actually useful. Imagining what could go wrong helped you survive. But now there are no tigers hunting you. No real threats most of the time. Yet your brain's fear system is still running at full speed. So what happens? Your brain manufactures threats. It creates problems that don't exist. Why? Because overthinking gives your nervous system a sense of control. When you're worrying, analyzing, and planning, you feel like you're doing something. You feel like you're preparing. In reality, you're just stuck in your own head. Overthinking also becomes addictive because it protects you from taking action. Think about it. If you're busy overthinking about what to do, you never have to actually do it. You never have to risk failure. You never have to face rejection. Overthinking becomes your comfort zone. It's familiar pain. It's predictable. And your brain loves predictability, even if that predictability is painful. Plus, overthinkers often get praise. You're seen as deep, thoughtful, careful. So your identity becomes tied to overthinking. You start believing that overthinking is who you are, that it's your strength, not your weakness. Section 3, the cost of this addiction. The dopamine hit from overthinking is real, but the cost? Astronomical. Chronic overthinking destroys your mental health. It leads to anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Your nervous system stays in fight or flight mode constantly. Your cortisol levels spike. Your sleep suffers. Your relationships suffer. Because here's what overthinking does. It makes you paralyzed. You think so much about decisions that you never make them. You analyze conversations so much that you become socially anxious. You worry so much about the future that you can't enjoy the present. And the relationships? They suffer because overthinking makes you either clingy or distant. You overthink every text message. You replay every interaction. You create drama and conflict in your head that doesn't even exist in reality. Overthinking also kills your productivity. Yes, I know it feels like thinking hard equals working hard. But it doesn't. Most of that thinking is circular. You're not solving problems. You're just spinning your wheels. The saddest part? Overthinkers often feel completely alone with their thoughts. Nobody else can see the mental marathon happening in your head. So you suffer silently, believing you're the only one crazy enough to think this much. Section 4, breaking the addiction. So how do you break free? First, accept that you're addicted. This is crucial. You can't heal what you won't acknowledge. Your overthinking is not a personality trait. It's not your strength. It's an addiction. And like any addiction, it requires conscious effort to overcome. Second, create friction for overthinking. Set time limits on your thinking. Tell yourself, I'll worry about this for 10 minutes, then I stop. Use a timer if you need to. Make overthinking hard, not easy. Third, replace overthinking with action. This is the key. The only thing that truly breaks this addiction is taking action. Even small action. Even imperfect action. Because action gives your brain a different kind of dopamine. The dopamine of actually accomplishing something. Fourth, practice mindfulness. Not meditation where you try to empty your mind. That's impossible. Instead, practice observing your thoughts without judging them. Watch your mind overthink. Notice the pattern. But don't fight it. Don't try to stop it. Just observe it like you're watching clouds pass in the sky. Fifth, move your body. Seriously. Exercise is one of the most powerful ways to break the overthinking cycle. It moves you out of your head and into your body. It releases different neurochemicals. It gives your brain something else to focus on. Finally, practice self-compassion. You've been overthinking for years. Your brain thinks it's protecting you, so be gentle with yourself. Progress isn't perfection. Some days you'll overthink. That's okay. You're retraining a brain that's been wired this way for a long time. Here's what I want you to know. Your brain is not broken. You're not crazy. You're not alone. You're just caught in an addiction that feels like thinking. But the beautiful part? Once you recognize it as an addiction, you can treat it like one. And just like any other addiction, you can recover. Start small. Pick one thing from this video, just one. Maybe it's setting a 10-minute worry timer. Maybe it's going for a walk instead of overthinking. Maybe it's practicing self-compassion when your brain starts spiraling. Do one thing differently tomorrow, and watch how your entire world begins to shift. You deserve a mind at peace. You deserve to enjoy the present moment, and you deserve to break free from this addiction. If this video resonated with you, please like it. Share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more psychology insights that actually change your life. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.